We're going to show you how to change the fuel filter on a 2001 Ford F250 Super Duty diesel, 7.3 liter. Your fuel filter is right up top. It's right here underneath this cover. This cover's got 2 bolts on it. This has only got 1. See a 14 deep well socket. Go ahead and take this bolt off. Take your bolts out, remove this cover. This is your fuel filter right here. You can get a bare inch or a half-inch drive, stick it right in the head of there. We don't have a half-inch drive, so we're going to use a 3/8 with a half-inch adapter. And just stick it right in there. Basically all you're going to do is loosen that cap up. They actually make 2 different fuel filters for this vehicle. You can buy the fuel filter with the cap that's already attached to the cap, or without the cap. Because you don't know necessarily what the person before you used, it's always good to buy the filter with the cap, so you can just throw the whole thing away. This one was not the filter and the cap. You got your cap off. You see your filter and your old fuel. Over here around the back, there's a little yellow lever. You just push that all the way out and it drains the diesel, all the water from your fuel filter. See, this fuel filter is pretty old. It's coming out in 2 pieces. You want to go ahead and let all that drain out. And it's water mixed with fuel. This is the new fuel filter. This is the one that comes pre-attached to the cap. See what it looks like all in one piece instead of 3 separate pieces. If you want and you ever go to buy a new fuel filter and they don't have the fuel filter with the cap, you can save your cap and just buy the filter. And your gasket's already on there. It's already in place. I'm going to make sure you close your lever so you're not dumping fuel when you start it up. Go ahead and push your cap down. You want to give yourself a little more room, you can use an extension. And once the fuel filter stops turning, you can go ahead and prime your vehicle up. What I mean by prime your vehicle up is go ahead and turn your key to the on position. When the wait to start light cuts on, you should hear it go. That's your pump priming the filter back up, filling that back up with the fuel that you let out. Go ahead and do that a couple of times, and once you got it nice and full, you can go ahead and try to start it up. But you do want to make sure that that yellow lever is closed before you try to start it up. If you try to start it up with that yellow lever open, it's going to be dumping fuel and it's going to let air in there, and then it's not going to start. You want to go ahead and make sure you let your vehicle run for at least 10 minutes to make sure if there is any air in there that it pumps it all out. Otherwise, if you shut it off, it might not start back up the next time you crank it up.